How do you make your movie look like it cost $1 million? That's something that everybody wants. And I mean, if you have a low budget movie, obviously if you have $1 million movie, I'm hoping that it looks like $5-6 million. You always have to make it look better, exponentially better, I would say, production value wise. But here are some tips that I use to make the movies that are maybe say 100,000 or even 50,000 look like $1 million. Tip number 1. Try to get the best cast, and if you can, get some namey cast. You might be watching this video and go, Tom, what are you talking about? I only have $100,000. How am I going to get namey cast? You can, and I've done it. And the movies that I've executive produced or co-financed and put together, we've still had namey cast when we try to get them. How? Well, it all starts with the screenplay. It all starts with the screenplay, where that screenplay is something where people read it and they go, I want to be in it. And here's something you should know. If the screenplay is great, if it's a killer screenplay, actors want to do it. They read it and they go, oh, I got to play this role. No, but the money's, no, it doesn't matter. I want to be in this movie. They want to be attached to good projects. I just had a conversation with my friend this morning who is a very passionate director and an artist, and he loves making great movies, and he's made some great movies. And we were talking about the people kind of in the mid-range that are just making the cash grab movies, like they'll put a star in it and they don't really care about the quality, and they're really not that good. And I asked him and I said, when they go into these movies, do you think they want to make something amazing, or they're just following the steps to going, it's got to be good enough? And he said the latter. He said they're just thinking it's got to be good enough. And that's what you've got to get that out of your mind. You've got to go into every movie saying we're making something special here. So that, on top of getting the right cast, and now, mind you, many directors will say, well, I just want the best cast. I don't care what their names are. Okay, how about both? How about a namey cast that's also incredible and probably got to the place that they were because they were really good, and use that name cast that's also perfect for the role? And then you have that great script, and then you have that feeling of excitement that you're going to be doing something that's special. All of that rolled together starts to elevate the value. Now you start to look at things like locations. What locations can you get for free? What are big locations? Your kind of big set pieces that you could use. Maybe there's a scene in Niagara Falls or something like that, and you can use that as your background. And it's just something like that that could be incredible to elevate your film. So you have to start thinking of those solutions. But ultimately, everything that you want to put up on the screen has to look as big as possible for the movie to have that feeling that it's big, it's important, and it costs a lot of money.